today's video, I'll be showing you my morning routine when I wake up on the weekends. So yeah, my school routine is totally different. I will have that video coming out hopefully soon. But also, you are getting a video Wednesday, and it's not going to be next Sunday. You're not going to have to wait a week. You're getting on Wednesday because that is the day, February 13th. I know it's an interesting date to start a YouTube channel, but February the 13th is when I started my YouTube channel. So so Wednesday will be exactly a year. OMG guys, so excited, so thrilled, so happy. So yes, yeah, so let's get on the video. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do in the morning as soon as I wake up is I'm gonna straighten my hair. So as you can see, there's like the mirror in the door. Yeah, it's my bathroom, but I'm gonna straighten my hair just because it's like super frizzy, and yes, I brushed it this morning and I don't really like it frizzy, so I'm gonna straighten it. So yeah. Okay, so the next step now that I'm done straightening my hair, and it's not like a perfect straighten, but it just calms down like the frizziness a little bit. So now that I'm done with that, I am going to go get changed for the day and then pull my hair back to start on my makeup. Alright, now that I'm all dressed and changed, I'm gonna take this clip to pull my hair back so then I can begin on my makeup for the day. Because I love my makeup and can never go anywhere without it. So now I'm going to take this one and put my bangs back just because they tend to like fall and it gets like really annoying. So for my first step in my makeup thing, I'm going to be using chapstick just because it like helps moisturize your lips, and like when you put lipstick on it helps it not be like so dry. Alright, and the next thing that I'm going to do is like splash just my eyes and nose with some water. I've already washed it this morning. Now I just like to splash it like just like a little bit and just like rub it kind of with water and stuff. So yeah. Alright, now that that's done, I feel very refreshed. I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Paris SPF 30-day cream, and it's like a hydrating cream for your face. So I want to be using this. And I'm just gonna, there's a little bit left. I'm gonna get a little bit in my hands. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. And just rub it in and put it all over my face. The one thing that I do not like about this one, everything else is really good, it works well. But the one thing I'm not a huge fan of with this is it smells like a little bit of sunblock. And I know that it says there's sunblock in it. But you just, I don't know that you want your face to look like sunblock necessarily. So that's why this is not my only hydrating cream that goes on. That's why I use plenty of others. Plus it also kind of feels like the texture of sunblock. And that's questionable. Like in the summertime, yeah, this is great, definitely. In the wintertime where there's no sun ever, not necessarily. Okay. But you know, this does remind me of those days when I used to go to Disney and you can just smell sunblock in the air. Because people there really like to use sunblock. And then now, just to kind of help, I'm going to use this like Proactiv Complex Hydrating stuff. And that only goes on my chin. That is because my chin, I put like some pimple medicine on it, like cream, to help like get rid of my spots and stuff. And so this helps it because it looks really dry and if I don't put it on it. So it just only goes on my chin. We're all good with that. Let's go on to the next thing. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is using this MAC kind of like stuff foundation, Prolong Wear foundation. And I'm going to be using this brush it's like a kind of pointed tip, I guess. And I'm going to be taking a little bit, putting it on my hand, and then dipping this in it. It's kind of like painting, you know? And then I'm going to outline my eyebrows underneath with it. Taking my beauty blender and gonna blend that in. Okay, now that just kind of creates the better illusion that I actually have shape to my eyebrows and they're not just straight things on my face. So it works great. The next thing that I'm going to use is this CC cream. It's a moisturizing hydrating cream from Clinique, and it's hydrating color corrector. So what I like to do is put a little bit on the back of my hand, just a tiny bit. And I'm going to take this brush. Now, I have a set of brushes that are used for like brushes that should be for eyeshadow and stuff like that. I like for powders. I use them for liquids just because like for some reason like sometimes it helps. So this is my set that I use for liquids, and I have a set that's just used for like powders and stuff. I'm gonna take a little bit, put a little bit on my brush and just put it on my like spots that need color correcting. Then I'm gonna go back through and blend it with this brush. Not brush, but yeah, you know what I mean. Just this beauty blender. And I'm going to take my beauty blender and then I'm gonna dab it on my cheeks, and then I always have like a line that goes here and down. It's just red, and it's just so annoying, but it's red. And so then I'm gonna start and just blend that in first, my cheeks and stuff like that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take my beauty blender and dab on my nose, like put a little bit on my nose just because my nose is usually really red. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little more on the back of my hand. It's not a little bit more, but that's like one blob. And I'm gonna cover my forehead and the rest a little bit more of my chin and in here and under my eyes a little better and stuff like that. So yeah. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is be taking a little bit of bronzer from my Profusion Cosmetics palette that you guys have seen in some other videos, and then just taking a tiny bit because I don't like a lot because it's like looks really weird for me because I've never done it before, but I have to always feel where to put it. We blend in with my beauty blender brush because then it usually disguises it a whole lot better than this does. And just go like that, just to make sure you got it. Okay. Then I'm going to take this brush again, like a slanted, weird looking thing, and I'm going to take a tiny little bit of blush. That I'm just tapping it off on that thing. Tiny bit of blush and dab it on. And now it looks like really stipply and stuff right now, but trust me, it'll get a whole lot better soon. And this looks like, whoa, what happened? Just wait. And there you have it, everyone. You see, it kind of looks like okay now. So then I'm gonna take the last thing I'm gonna do is take some highlighter from. They have like a little circle at the bottom, and so I'm getting all this from one palette. But I'm gonna take a little bit of this highlighter, apply it to my nose. Wow, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that actually doesn't look too bad. To my nose, up here, right here. And then on my chin. Radiant, nice. And then I'm going to take this brush again, I'll use for the, I wiped it off and it's clean now, and take highlighter and just put it under my arch of my brow. Alrighty. Now I'm done using that palette. Putting it away. It's going bye-bye. So the palette I'm using is quite an old palette. It's been with me for years now. It's this one. It's a nude palette by L'Oreal. It has a bunch of cool colors, as you can see. And I'm going to be using, as a base, I'm using a bigger brush as like my base. So I'm going to be using the color right here. Putting a little bit on my brush. Not too much, just a smidge, and then applying it to my lid. See? Makes a little bit of a difference. And now we have the little look. And I'm going to be taking this brush, and I'm going to apply a darker color on the outer edges and then under here, and then same thing on the other eye. But then what I usually like to do is take my makeup wipe and wipe a little bit off of my lid on the top, just cause, I don't know, I just think it looks a little bit better once you do that. And then there we are. And take a little bit of brown and apply it out here. Guys, I have to hold my eyelid shut most of the time when I'm doing this makeup just because I don't really have great control of my eye. It needs some work. Like, I can't just close it. The other one shuts, and it's not like I can make it stay open. It's a little annoying, but it's fine, we're working through it. Alright, now I'm going to take my slanted brush that I have and blend it in. And to complete this look, to make me look extra nice, I'm going to be taking a gold color from a different palette that I have. It's called Taboo. I'm going to be taking that color and applying it into the center of my lid using this brush. It has like a little rainbow kind of tip on the end. I'm going to be taking this one and just applying it right there like a stripe. So it's like a nice little stripe of gold. And of course, blending it in. And there you have it, folks. It's like simple, but it's not simple, but it's like cool, but you know, you get the idea. I'm gonna apply my pressed powder by Clinique. Very, very cool. Oh, you can see a reflection in the background. See it? Yep, it's me. But I'm gonna apply this one. It's Stay Honey Wheat, and I'm just gonna take it and use the little thing it comes with and apply it. And I only like to put a tiny bit of this on because I don't like to put like a crazy amount, because then it, like with everything that you just have put on, it looks like kind of cakey, I guess you could say. Apply it on the areas like here where it's a little bit darker, just a smidge from where you have hair. All done. Now, just to kind of make sure that like it all blends together, I'm just going to be taking this brush by Eco Tools, and I'm just going to be blending it in. And there we go. And then last but finally, not least, I'm taking this white palette blotting powder and putting it on my nose, my chin, and the sides of my forehead, just because it kind of like lightens it up a little bit and makes it like nice and simple. Cool. putting it in my makeup bag, tidying up as I go, and then I'm gonna do my mascara now. Well, there you have it, folks. Simple, and I don't like to put it on the bottom lash just because it's messy, and that is a risk. It's very, very risky if you choose to do that, but if you do like to do that, then please, by all means, go ahead. Okay, and then one last thing, I'm going to be taking this. It is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink, and I'm going to be taking a little of it and putting it on the bottom lip, and then taking my finger and rubbing it in. I like to use my finger just because I can control it better than I can like just plopping it on there and like doing that. So. And then I'm going to be taking Katy Kat Matte. It's a Katy Perry shade called Sphinx Sphinx. And I'm going to be putting it right there and then on the sides. And again, taking my finger and rubbing it in. And then there you are, folks. If you have your final look, let me just take my hair down and it'll look way better. Here's the final look. Put some earrings in. Hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.